we realized that apologizing is very therapeutic. Do you guys agree? It's not always hard, but it's the right thing to do. You know what I'm saying? So you can release some stuff. So anyway, real quick, let me get in the meaning of this word. Y'all ready? Apology is a regret or acknowledgement of offense or failure. It's used to express regret. It's a release argument or writing in justification. Y'all know what I'm saying? So that's simply the meaning. You know what I'm saying? And we said we don't like apologizing, especially brown people. Most brown people do not like apologizing, but apologizing breaks the curses. You know, it starts the healing. It releases your stuff and it resets. Do y'all agree? You know what I'm saying? So I was doing like a couple of journaling, reading some journals, reading some research, doing some Googling, and I found like this experiment that these psychologists did in Australia at Australian University. And it's a journal of psychology. Basically, they did an experiment. You know what I'm saying? The scientific method. Anybody know the scientific method steps? I think it's like 6. Hey, Miss Arabia, 6 or 7 steps. You know? I mean, y'all supposed to be teaching y'all kids. Y'all supposed to know this stuff. The teachers is on, vacation a little bit because of the pandemic. But the scientific method, first you ask the question, then you do the research, then you state the hypothesis, then you design the experiment, then you collect the data, then you draw a conclusion. You know what I'm saying? We do all that. And I can't believe I remember all that stuff. Hey, Miss Krista. Hey, Shiny. Hey. So basically, the psychologists, they did a study on 23 people who had been wronged by their partner. You know what I'm saying? And they came up with 3 components of an apology, which was affect, affirmation, and action. You know what I'm saying? And each component had 2 categories. One reflects on self-focus, you know what I'm saying, on what the other person did wrong. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Like, if somebody do me wrong, I'd be like, you did this. Hey, Shanette, you did this. You did that. He did that. She did that. They were wrong. And the other half is about really looking inside and, analyzing and processing, like, what did I do to get in this space? You know what I'm saying? Those are your deep thinkers. Instead of just pointing the blame and pushing that energy, they sit back, they reflect, and they think like, how did I get to this place? You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever heard Deborah Cox song? How did you get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. You ever felt like that? All the time. Anyway, they came up with the conclusion that, the basis of an apology depends on the perspective of the person that was hurt and offended and the person who did the offending act. So y'all ever heard somebody say they apologized, but they didn't mean it? Or you ever had somebody apologize to you, but it wasn't an apology, it wasn't deep, it wasn't sincere, so you rejected it? Like, that's not the apology that I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? But we got to work with people, everybody, baby steps. You know what I'm saying? The fact that somebody even want to apologize, that's a big step. Do y'all agree? Even if they don't mean it, if they do mean it. That's the fact that they humble themselves to do it. It's a big step. Because some people will never apologize. Hey, Lynette. You know what I'm saying? They'll never apologize. So, sometimes we reject apologies even when they're sincere, based off our judgment and the way we feel. So we got to get those emotions under control. You know what I'm saying? Or basically, another set of apology. Have you ever said or ever heard anybody say to you, I'm sorry if, and it's a pause right there. Hey, Rashida, I'm sorry if. Like, if I hurt your feelings, then I am, hey, Shireen, sorry. Or if I offended you, then I am sorry. When the person already told you they offended. Like, already. So if you got to apologize and say, you already in the wrong. You know what I'm saying? You got to check your heart check. You can't say I apologize if. Just apologize and that's it. You know what I'm saying? So we can move on with the shoulder lane. You know what I'm saying? You're pretty too now. I can't wait to see you again. I can't wait to get with y'all again. You and Angela. Y'all crack me up. But yeah, we got to work on it. So just apologize as sincerely as you can. And if you can't be sincere in your apology, just go back, take a step back, get yourself together, and then come back when your heart is clear and your conscience is free and try it again. You know what I'm saying? Do it till you're satisfied. You know what I'm saying? We got to work on our apology skills. Woo! I remember back in the day, I ain't never want to say I was sorry. What? No, because I always seen the wrong in other people. All the way wrong. Like, I could be wrong and trigger them, and then they do something wrong to me, but I only see what they did, and I didn't see what I was doing to trigger them or cause them to have that kind of response to me. You know, everybody, that's growth. You know what I'm saying? Growth. I know grown people, even to this day, they have a problem apologizing or just looking at themselves. It's all about self-reflection and growth. That's a lot what me and my friends been working on and talking about. We've been having these long, therapeutic, healthy, spiritual conversations so we all can get better and heal. So we can be better in our experiences. And that take a lot of growth, especially as a brown woman, because we don't want to, control freaks, straight up. You know what I'm saying? Or another that's good, Rashida. See, the fact that you admitted that, that's growth. The fact that we admit that, okay, I could do better, I need help, I got a problem. It take a lot to say that. Being transparent is not easy, but we all can do it together. We can heal together. We in this together. Just like we in this pandemic together. Y'all know what I'm saying? Hey, Shayna. Hey, Carrington. Hey. You know, so have y'all ever even been in a situation? For everybody that's coming in, we talking about the concept of apology and how strong that is, you know? So have y'all ever been in a situation, or you can be this person too, and your pride and your ego got in the way of you apologizing to somebody? You know what I'm saying? So instead of apologizing, you just act like you ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I know this a lot of times when you dating somebody or married or whatever have you, like, y'all can argue or fight. Well, I don't know about the married life yet, but y'all can argue or fight, and sometimes it just never is the process. It's never a resolution. And, you know, I dated a lot of dudes. Well, I ain't dated a lot of dudes, but I dated a few dudes. And, you know, sometimes pride and ego got in the way of them saying they was wrong, and I knew they was wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I held on to them being wrong. I'm like, no, I want my apology. They wrong. But I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's two sides to the equation. But we need to apologize. You got to let that ego go. Let that pride go. I was telling my friend today, so many relationships could have been consumed, concealed, and saved if apologies were issued, if people processed earlier. You could have saved that relationship. You know, but we hold on to the pride and the ego. I'm talking to myself because I did it plenty of times. And we missed the opportunity to make something grow or make something work or be patient or stay and see what the end gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need the relational, social skills to make something work. No relationship's gonna be perfect. No relationship. You just gotta figure out which one is gonna be worth it to you. I guess I'm talking to myself, but I'm talking to y'all at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Everything is not always about being right. Sometimes it's about being just. Sometimes it's about being fair. Sometimes it's about keeping the peace. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know, it's about keeping the peace. You got to keep your peace and let that ego go. You got a big ego. Damn, the Beyonce say, such a huge ego. I don't like no big egos. You got to pipe that down. You know what I'm saying? Praise the Lord. Hey, Kalina. For real. It's not about being right all the time. And we want to be right all the time, and we be dead wrong. I'm talking to myself too. I'm just, you know, letting it out on y'all. For real. So let's go to the word. Shall we, saints? Praise the Lord. Ephesians 4:26 said, be angry, but do not sin. Do not let the sun go down on your anger. Have anybody ever tried to go to bed mad? Oh my God. Oh my God. It is so hard. You be tossing, turning. You want to hit people, slap people with pillows. You just want to go to the bathroom and slam the door because you can't get no sleep because you and your feelings. Everybody else in the house peaceful and quiet. But you and your feelings because you're upset. So you're just disturbing other people's energy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ron. It's like we have to check that stuff. Do not go to bed mad. If you have a chance to process, talk to the person before you go to bed. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's your mom, your daddy, your boyfriend, your baby daddy, your husband, your best friend, a good friend. Friendships hurt sometimes worse than relationships. Woo! I done broke a couple of people's heart. I had a couple of women to break my heart. It took me forever to get over that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you holding your heart. It hurts. It hurts. You know, it hurts. So if you have a chance to talk to somebody, especially as short as life is now, do it. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Shonda stole your $20 in 2008. It's 2020. It's time to let that go. You know what I'm saying? The guy cheated on you back when you was in high school. Both of y'all married now. It's time to let that go. You know what I'm saying? We got to let it go and let God so we can be free. You got to be free, because when you don't forgive others, you get power over you. You know what I'm saying? For real. I ain't even lying. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? You ever been in your feelings? Y'all, I like y'all interaction. I like that. Been in your feelings and did something out of impulse, because you can't control your impulse control. You upset, so you might say things. You might do something mean. It don't even have to be nothing big. It could be some little shiesty stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like, it could be very, very small. You don't have to do anything like enormous to be considered shiesty, shady, or mean. It could be anything. You could say something, throw shade. You know what I'm saying? Do anything. What's up, cuz? You could do anything. And then when somebody asks you, be like, why you do that? Oh, because I was mad. What? Is it me or are people crazy? Like, so when you get unmad, what happens? You know what I'm saying? When you're not mad anymore, then you got to come back, process, apologize, and it's kind of no logical explanation of doing certain things. Like, I had cursed somebody out one day really bad. You know what I'm saying? And this was maybe like 2 years ago. My heart was broken, and they took me there, and I can't even believe I let that person take me there. I haven't cursed since I was 23 years old. But it's like, something was deep down inside of me. It still was in there. And it's just like, I felt like I just was being nice and being kind. And I felt like that was my perspective of myself. But I can't see myself. You know what I'm saying? And then my heart was broken. I just word vomit. Like, woo, 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 woo. Arrows. Like, hit them in the chest. You know what I'm saying? Clothesline them. You don't have to whip people with your words like that. That's not cool. Process. Come back. Reflect and talk about it when you're not upset anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because when you angry, you say things that you mean it. I can't say you don't mean it. You mean it, but you just get the courage to say it without any impulse, without any consciousness. Like, whatever. I'm going to say whatever. It's whatever. We got to work on ourselves, man. For real. Can y'all feel me? Am I keeping it too real or no? That's all I'm saying. For real. Women crazy. I'm not lying. I know, because I am one. You know what I'm saying? Let's take it back to the good book, though. Matthew 7:3 said, why do you see the speck that's in your brother's eye, but you don't notice the log that's in your own eye? This one hit me because we see everything in everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Hey, Lavelle, we see everything in everybody else, but when it come to our turn, we can't see it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, you can see Tommy over there because he broke your heart. But you know what I'm saying? You right here throwing shade at Cheryl. Like, one sin ain't above the other one. It's all wrong. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, somebody do something to you, and it's World War III. But you just now, know what I'm saying, did some shady stuff to homeboy around the corner. You just now told your friend business to another friend. She didn't tell them. You know what I'm saying? Broke, that's a breach of confidentiality. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, we do things all the time, and we think because it's little that it don't mean nothing. No, we all got work to do. I'm telling you, I got work to do. I got plans, babe. I got a job. I don't know if I'm singing the same words or what, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, can y'all agree? My songs is off tonight. I don't know what's up, but it's okay. It is okay. We all have work to do, and it's all good. I'm just saying, let's work on ourselves before we go dissecting everybody else, because the work starts from within, my friend. You know what I'm saying? I just got to a point where I can take a check, and it took a long time for me to get there, a very long time for me to get there, but I can have somebody check me now. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't always that way. I used to be able to tell people about themselves, but somebody check me, Oh, I go in the corner. I will fight you back. Like, I ain't backing down. What you say about me? But as I got older and as I got a little bit of wisdom, you need people to check you. I don't care if it's your friend, it's your mama, it's your pastor. You know what I'm saying? It could be your homeboy. And it don't matter what level of life they own or what they have. Like, sometimes you can't receive from people because of your perspective of them, but they can check you too. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody to check me because sometimes I can be over there in Mars with the stars. And I need somebody to reel me back on in. Reel me back on in. I'm working on myself now. My friends, I got 2 friends that call me and text me. We talk every day. And I thought I was the most friendliest person in the world. When I see them text me in the morning, I don't want to text them back. I be tired. But I'm working on myself because that's a light in my doom and gloominess. You know, they keeping me attached. They keeping me afloat. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you doing, Peach? Are you okay? We were checking on you. We love you. Thank you. You know, so I receive that. That is therapy for me, for my soul. No lie. For real. It feels so good to have people love on you and care about you. Woo! Even when you don't want to be loved on. Woo! Yes, I love it. Raise the roof. Woo! That just now told my age. It's okay. But yeah, we offend others when others offend us. It's a whole problem. I'm almost finished, y'all. Okay, thank you for sticking with me. Okay, and this last one, this is for my holy rollers. This is for my holy rollers. It says, 1 John 4:20. If anyone says that I love God and hates his brother, he is a liar. For he who does not love his brother, who he sees every day, cannot love God, who he's never seen. Do you feel me on that one? I used to be like that. Hey, Ashley. Y'all ever seen them holy rollers? And it don't even matter. They could be pray, love the Lord, or whatever. You know, all holy. And they don't even like their brother. They don't even like their sister. They don't even have a good relationship with their mom. They haven't even worked on their personal healing. How can you be that way? That's backwards. We got to work on ourselves. I can't point the finger at you, but they say you point the finger, somebody had 3 fingers pointed back at you. When you point the finger and blame. I got to look at these 3 over here. Like, Look in the mirror. The reflection look crazy sometimes. I'm not lying. I'm just keeping it real. I don't even know. Am I keeping it too real? Praise the Lord. But yeah, we got to get our heart right. We can't be so holy. And it don't even matter. You don't even have to go to church. But you can't be so higher and mighty than thou and carry yourself on this pedestal. And you don't work out your own issues. You ain't treating people right yourself. You're not taking the lower road and humbling yourself, even when people didn't encourage you and did you wrong. You're not turning the other cheek. You got to get back at people real good. You know what I'm saying? I done seen a few situations happen like, whoo, did it have to get like that? Whoo! You got to control that. Control that situation. And because you don't want to be a demonstration. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. It's a such thing as fading to black. And it's not worth it. Because some things you just can't come back from. You can't come back from. We have to learn to apologize. We got to learn to apologize. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I used to be just like that. You know what I'm saying? Just like that. We got to fix ourselves. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. That was a good one. You cannot be like that and say you're a person that believe, you're a person that serve, you're a person that's for the people, and you not your heart. You got to check that heart situation. And it's not easy. It's not easy. You got to check that heart situation. You know what I'm saying? You have to check that heart situation. My next one. Hold people accountable, but you do have to forgive them. And you got to release that anger, release that bitterness, release that resentment out of your heart. You know what I'm saying? You got to release it. Release it so you can be at peace. You know, I was having a conversation with my old chocolate Jane, and I told him, I said, I texted him, he didn't respond. I was like, you got to let go so you can grow. You got to let that anger go. You have to let it go or it will control you. Let it go so you can grow. I'm not lying. Oh, this is a really good one. Have y'all ever prayed before, you know, and had a mad heart and you couldn't pray because your heart was so jacked up? You're like, God, let me just, he get on my nerves. You can't even pray like that. The prayers are going to the flow and dropping it low. Drop it low, low, low. That's where your prayer's going when you pray on an angry heart. Not lying. Or you ever pray and be like, ooh, God, I hope something happened to them. And what? Man, we all done been there. Those is wrong. That is wrong. That is wrong. You cannot pray those prayers. You got to get your heart right. I did all that stuff. But my heart just is broken. But now that I'm healing, I can see where I was wrong. I can see. You know, you grow, you get older, you get wiser, and you just want to be free. Free of people, free of unforgiveness, free of lack, free of bitterness, free of anger. You just have to be free. You got to be free in your hands. You need to clean them up. Get the soap. You know, we're talking about washing our hands for 20 seconds, right? Face mask. Do all that to protect your heart, too, and clean your spirit. What's in the inside counts. For real. No lie. I'm telling y'all. I'm just bringing down the walls, We're talking about forgiveness tonight. You know, I appreciate y'all hearts. Like, love, share. Keeping it real. We're just talking about forgiveness. It's something we all don't want to do. We don't want to do it, but we got to do it. You can do it. Do it till you're satisfied. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Offense will come, but do not receive. It's always going to be something that make you mad, where you feel disrespected, where you feel like somebody played you, where you feel like somebody disrespected you, cursed you, and vice versa. You might do something to offend somebody else, to disrespect somebody else, to play somebody else. It's all about perspective. I notice when I'm talking to a lot of people, our perspectives are different. So something that I feel may be disrespectful on my level, my value level of what disrespect is, may not be disrespectful to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's rude when somebody just sent me a text where I was saying good morning, good evening. I think that that's rude. But some people do it because, and it's not nothing bad. They just don't see, you know, where I come from on that. I'm big on greeting and respect. You know what I'm saying? I tell the kids at school, call me Miss Brooks. Don't ever call me Brittany. Don't ever call me Peach. Call me Miss Brooks, and I'm going to call you Mr. whatever your name is, because we're going to have a level of respect for each other. But that's my perspective.